Hey guys, what is going on? RedMaster here, and welcome back to the episode of Cards and Castles Standard Draft. Of course, nothing new, you guys know. Draft a deck of 25 cards, play 3 games, see if we can win all 3, get ourselves a card pack for the week. Like I said, nothing new. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it and start drafting ourselves a deck. Alrighty, so our choices are Vikings, Pirates, Crusaders. I actually going to pick the Crusaders solely on the fact that I have a quest for them, so hopefully we can get it done in this. And look at this, a great first pick with the Dancing Swords. We're going to take that over the Dino and Crumble Archives. Wraith, Plea, or Nunchuck? None. I'm going to go with the Wraith here. A bit of a rough choice, but I think that's fine. I'll take the Minotaur to create this nice little 4-5-6 curve here. I like the Church, but I also like Rally, so I'll go with the Church. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 now with the Northlands Ranger. I think that's a great one as well. We'll go for a little something smaller in terms of the units. Get the Banshee going in here. Gonna try the Courthouse, because I think that's gonna be a nice card to work with, especially with some of our higher health units here. I'll take Dragon Knight for the multiple units rather than the Windfall Griffin. Okay, Santa, it might be the favorite here, because we don't really have knights except for a Dragon Knight for Luminaris, and Defiance, the only card it really works well with in the deck here is Wraith. So I think I'm going to pick the Santa solely on the fact that the other two aren't really great choices for us. Let's see, it's either another Wraith or Faith Everlasting. We have the Church, so I think I'm going to go with the Wraith. A little extra beef in the deck. I'm going to take the Rider over the Earth Knight. We don't really have any sort of buffs to make the Earth Knight scary. Another Dancing Sword, I'll definitely grab that for ourselves. Salahar Soldier as well, probably. Nice little early unit. It's either Reinforce or Divine Knowledge. I think I'm going to go Reinforce because it's purely cheaper and gives a little extra health. We don't have the resources to play the other two cards, so we're gonna have to take Rat King in this scenario. Max out our Dancing Swords, or at least max out. Take another Ranger with that. Again, I don't know if Defiance is really what we want to go for. I might have to, because nothing really else is working for us. I'll take Dragon Crest Shield, definitely. I'll go Grendel. I'll bite. I'll take a Grendel. Do I want the Monk or do I want the Griffin? I think I'll go for the Monk so we can have some more 4-drops here. We'll take Cleric. Another little unit here to round us out. Definitely going to take Craxus here. Flux not really an option anymore thanks to that hard nerf. I don't think I want the Swordsman here. I might go Heavenly, or what is that? Heavenly Shield? Yeah, I might go that just to experiment with it a bit. There's another Ranger. I think I might go for the Wizard though. I want to round out some of my earlier game here. And there's our deck. So, not looking too shabby, I think. Not at all. So let's go ahead and see if we can win some games. Alright, and so for our first match, we're not looking too bad here. I'm going to drop the Minotaur. I don't think we need that heavy big boy in our hand to start us off. Monk is okay. We do have the benefit of going first, so hopefully we can get our Rat King out a little earlier. It's going to be nice to sort of fend off whatever our opponent has. He is running Pirates, so I mean, Pirates as a mono faction, I think, aren't necessarily too bad. When you start combining them with the other factions, Warlocks and Crusaders, then they get a little bit scarier. But you never know. They still have some benefits to them, like Hobble. Okay. Hobble's going to be a bit of a nuisance, especially because we don't have any sort of building removal. I doubt he has 2, though, so we should be safe in, you know, just 1 rat a turn for him. Alright, so... Oh, Wizard. I'll take that. I'm not going to place him up here, just in case our opponent is running a bit of a Dagger Storm with him. And with the Wizard, we should be able to block off some of these incoming rats pretty well, I think. But we'll see. We'll see if he's got Murder or a Trap. Okay. How far are you? Okay, so that's probably definitely a yeah, hold on, let me just test this out. Yeah, that's a bleed. That's the bleed. Cloak and daggers. Not gonna work too well here. And then with that, I could probably... We don't need the castle heal right now, so I'm fine with just sacking this Dragon Knight. It does force him to potentially trade this other rat into us, so... you know, I think that's pretty good. Yep, there goes the Dragon Knight. It's fine. Sea Witch, not necessarily fine, though. Hey. Not gonna lie, that's a bit of a nuisance for us. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this Wraith here. Look at, you know, in the open spot. I don't think Sea Witch alone is gonna be enough to take it out, and if he does, I mean, like, the Cursed Pirates aren't gonna do damage to my Wizard. They're only gonna further weaken the Wraith here. Yeah, he needs some sort of block or potentially damage buff, which I don't think he's got. He can't do anything being sent that far out. Alright, a little protection there with the Green Drake. I can respect that. Alright, let's see if I can make some plays here with the Salahar Rider. So where is this damage going to go? That's actually pretty good. Now I can safely do that. Faithful Drake kills off here. That trades there. I could probably get a little more reinforced going. And then, hey, look at that. Perfect Cleric. So that will be able to heal off. Okay, we'll get the Drake heal. I wasn't expecting Castle heal. I was hoping for more of the Cleric heal, but that's fine. A little extra health never hurt no one. And I think we're making a pretty good advance here in the opening stages. The Rat Hovel not doing a lot. Rally equally not going to be as useful, I think, because he has more than a few things to worry about. Yeah, especially with the Cleric healing himself now from that rat, so... The Wraith heal was what you needed the first time around, but alright, he does get the second hit. With that peasant. I think that peasant was able to reach. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, good thing I packed the Defiance. So a little Defiance play on the Wraith. I mean, it is the only card that really synergizes well in this deck. So, well, in terms of like Defiance and Wraith, you know. With draft, you can't really expect a lot of good synergies, but, you know, things like that make it all the more worth it. So his priority is obviously going to have to be the Wraith here, because that's a potential game ender. He's got a couple of other threats, but, you know, all in all, if he ignores the Faithful Drake, focuses on the Wraith, he should be fine. Alright, Santa. I can respect the Santa play. Bleh. He got the better half of that Fist of Donic, and I got Mystic Pact. Sure, the Mystic Pact will be useful for when things like Daggerstorm potentially come out, but I don't know. It's not going to be enough either, because the Rat, Donic, not going to be enough. You're going to try and block as well here too, but ultimately I think that's going to be the game here, so let's see. Okay, it doesn't matter which way I attack it. It's still going to end the game, so. We're going to go ahead, put that away. Beautiful work there. Rapid Rush, 4 out of 7. That's fine. We'll probably complete that by the end of this, regardless of if we win or lose here. So we'll take the win. We'll get that Crusader quest completed, and we'll move on to match number 2. These matches come so much faster. Alright, so I'm going to drop the Monk. I think we should be fine with our Wizard and Dancing Sword combination. Opponent also playing Crusader, so an interesting mirror matchup. We'll see how this goes for us. Let's see here. I mean, our earliest play is the Wizard, so I'm hoping he doesn't rush some smaller units at us. Oh, okay, Archer. That's not bad. Too bad I can't really capitalize and punish on that Archer, though. Because, I mean, the lowest that I have is Wizard. I would say, overall, I do regret this draft not having a lot of smaller units. Courthouse being the play to make here. Interesting. Alright, I'm not gonna throw the disrespect. That was pretty setting up your Courthouse play, especially when I have nothing is very good to do. This Wizard is gonna be what I'm gonna be hoping on to take out this Courthouse, though. We'll see if he can maybe power up this Archer in any way. Maybe. Hassan City Guards. Not gonna be the play here, I would think. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's throw out the Faithful Drake here. We'll do that. Like a little bit of damage, unnecessary damage from Courthouse, but, you know, for what he's got in the early game, we should capitalize on it. You know, guards aren't really a great choice now because of the weakened stats, but, you know, when plays like that come up, it's always good. Dwarven Miner going to be the card to use. Archer, what are you going to do? Because you sure as hell should... I'd say you sure as hell should block for this stuff, but okay. I am going to kind of risk this wizard because I do want to get rid of this courthouse. That's sort of like my #1 concern right now. And then following that, we'll also play Dancing Swords and Salahar Soldier just to put some more aggression on the board. His Archer probably going to weaken one of my units back here. I don't see a buff coming anytime soon, though, unless Blacksmith. Pegacorn's going to be the card to play here, so no, I don't think so. Yep, that trade's there. Archer, what are you doing? Because you're going to be taken out 1, 2, 3 if you don't move. Yep, there you go. Alright. Okie dokie. So, that's kind of an open trade for us, so we'll take it. I'll also throw the Wraith out because really this Archer doesn't have the power to take out Wraith, and hopefully with Wraith moving in, I can do some more damage. My only concern... Actually, no, that's not bad. Alright. I can respect a fellow church user. Hell, I can maybe even play one of my own. Actually, no. I want to kind of push now that he opened himself up. So we'll throw Northland's Ranger down here. We'll throw the Salahar Soldier up here. So a lot of different angles you got to protect. Not only is the Wraith on face, but now we have a Ranger and Soldier moving in. He could have some... Oh, that's a big play. Although it really only takes out... Yeah. It really only takes out the Salahar Soldier. But a good play nonetheless. And then that Swordsman's also going to get a good heal from it. So, alright. We could probably get around this, though. Really cripple his forces a bit. Archer goes. Swordsman also can go. And then we can even throw out our own church and then push up a Grendel. I think that's the play. So his cat's going to back to full health. It's nothing really too surprising. Church can do that. Paladin going to be the play to make here. Plus Swift Justice. Interesting. Alright, so plays are being made here. I'm going to start hitting this face a little bit here. And then I do want to push Craxus, believe it or not. I feel like the Paladin isn't going to be alone to take out the isn't going to be enough, excuse me, to take out the Grendel. And he's going to be wasting the Swift Justice if he just kind of moves the Paladin around. Like, you know, if he attacked with the Paladin, I'm not going to be facing any sort of judgment damage. So I feel like this is just the right play to make. What does he got though? Anything else in his bag of tricks potentially? I mean, the church is going to keep his castle a bit healthier so he can survive a bit longer, but next turn I'm going to push probably Banshee and Ranger and call it a game. Or maybe do a little bit of draw shenanigans. Alright, he's doing a little bit of draw of his own. Forbidden City. Not a bad card when you're down in resources. And he's got a good hefty amount of gold to work with too. It's 6. Pacifism going to be the play. Nice. And it's going to... Yep. Alright, so he's really making this guy a super paladin. And you're going to just slowly chip away here. Alright. So I think the play to make is just to push on his face as much as possible. He can't reach anything that's going on down here with the he can't reach these two cards with the Paladin. I got Craxus on his face. At this point, I think the game's pretty much over if he can't take out something. He can take out the Banshee pretty easily with a direct spell or Luminaris, but I'm not going to attack the Paladin. I'm not going to give him more resources. Alright, so he is going in. He did have a Luminaris. Okay, I would say that was a decent play. A little bit rough, though. And then the wizards kind of block. Alright. So let's see. What can I draw for myself here? Alright, that's pretty good. So I would say right now the play is to go ahead, and again, I'm just trying to push as much damage as I can here. Because he's got that super paladin that I don't want to really mess with, and if I keep pushing him in sudden death, uh, I think that'll be beneficial, because in sudden death, the health won't really matter, and don't tell me the second, okay. Let's say, if he has a second Luminaris, I would not have been a happy camper. And you're not going to be enough to seal the deal here, I think. Okay. Let's see. We'll take out the Andrew because it's, you know, not going to affect us too much. And then, just to assert the pressure even more, we're going to throw just more units at his face here. He's only going to draw one card. I doubt he can block all of this damage that's coming towards him right now. So, his main goal is to take out the... Actually, okay, none. None's going to do a bit of work here. A little bit, though. They're not saying a lot. I think my Ranger is definitely dead, though. But he's got so much more on his face to worry about. Like, Dancing Sword's going to make up that 7 attack and just rush to end the game. I mean, both Monk and Swords here are going to end the game. No matter if he gets the castle heal with the church, so... I think that means game number 2 is over. He will take out the Swords. He's going to try and put a little more damage on us. That's fine. But yeah, that's going to be game. So, not too shabby. Santa, what are you going to give us? Oh, Disintegrate. I can use that. Go ahead, put a little... Okay, he's going to surrender anyway. Won't let me finish out my my game. I'm trying to complete a quest here, I'm sorry. We will get the Rapid Rush done. Game number 2 put away in the bag. And now moving on to match number 3, hopefully closing it out for the week with a 3-0 record. Alrighty, match number 3, going up against another pirate deck. Interesting to see people playing a lot of pirates, especially in a mono draft. But not going to question it. We do have Reinforced to help us a little bit early on, and the Wizard and Rat King as well. Great cards. And to boast, we'll play Salahar Rider, starting with some early aggression here. I can see another Hovel going down. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, Elf Thief. That's not a bad card. It's actually not a bad card at all. Alright, it doesn't really matter if I do that, is it? Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and coin out into the Wizard here. I'm going to give him the little treasure with the Elvish Thief, but now that I have the Wizard, I'm going to assert myself more on the board, and hopefully he can't utilize the ramp in the way that he wants to. Okay, Serpent Witch. Actually gonna be an interesting choice here. Can I hit him from back here? I think I can, right? Okay, I can, cool. Alright, I'm gonna do this just to kind of block for myself a little bit. Hopefully he moves in, kills off a couple of things here. I don't mind the upkeep, really. The upkeep will probably just point me into playing a Reinforce or Heavenly Shield on this next turn. But I guess taking away the Serpent Witch is a good idea now. Uh-oh. Sharpshooter. Oh, wow. That really bunked me up. Alright, I'm going to sit back and play a Reinforce. And then I guess I can move my Rat King up. See what that does. If I had enough, I could push the Rat King with Courthouse, and that would be great, but... the upkeep. Why are you 2 instead of 1? I mean, it's obvious to keep Rat King in check, but still. Alright, going to State here. A little greedy. Sharpshooter's got to take out the Rat King, unless he wants to hurt me with more upkeep. But then again, if he keeps the Rat King alive, it's going to be more... Yeah, that's what I thought. He wasn't going to get rid of that. Alright. So, now we introduce the Courthouse to the field play thing. Alright, let's go ahead and we move our rats a bit aggressively here. I'm going to go right here instead of where I was originally thinking, because he could potentially have a swordsman, and that would be a no-go. So right now, these units are going to be taking a hefty amount of damage if they are killed. See, okay, swordsman. Great on me then for not running in head first. Oh, he takes 4 judgment too because he killed 2 rats. Yep, that rat didn't die. That's fine. I do have the wizard here too. Captain coming out. All right. I do. All right, and there goes that, like I imagined. Okay. So I think the play here is to remove the captain from the equation to make sure his repost doesn't do any additional damage, and then I could put a heavenly. I think I'm going to put a heavenly shield on this wizard, followed by a banshee up here just to rid ourselves of the serpent witch. We'll see if he takes the trade. I don't know if he will, but that serpent witch can't kill me. And if he decides to sharpshoot it, the sharpshooter will also die. All right, execution going on the wizard. All right, and then courthouse taking a little bit of damage. A lot of things rushing up here. I can respect that due to his current position. Okay, so here's the plan. I really don't want to. I didn't want to sack this, but I'm going to have to. And then that goes away. And then, hell, we can even push the cleric up too, just for healing shenanigans. I don't know what his hand is looking like now, especially with this ramp. Villaroth going to be the play here, and a hovel. Alright, hovel's not really surprising. But I'll lose cleric. Where's the heal going to go? Courthouse, perfect. I will take that. Alright, and we have, what, 8 gold? Alright. So, let's see. Banshee gets rid of the Villaroth, so I can get a spell from it. Witch Bolt. Yeah. I do want to get rid of that. And then maybe just to push a little more onto him, I could do this. Dancing Swords with the Dragon Crest Shield. It's going to do a lot of work for us because we will get a lot of draw from it, hopefully. We're taking out more of his resources here, so we definitely, he's definitely not able to utilize... Alright, like, he'll give me... Ooh. No, he'll still give me 2 draw. And I'll take damage from it. Yeah, you're still going to give me draw, buddy. Alright, how do I want to take this? I think it's going to be a monk dancing swords here, just to kind of clear our face a little bit, or, yeah. I mean, he's only drawing 1 card at this point. I don't think they're all going to be able to take me out, and I do want to get a church up. Oh, no. Dino Evolution. I don't think that's the card to carry, especially in this kind of mode. Alright, we'll do that. We'll push this. And that should be the game. I don't think the Dino Evolution is pretty much the flag of defeat there. Not being able to kind of capitalize on the weakened units. Daggerstorm would have been a great choice to play, but not going to matter here because, well, he does survive by 1. He does have that going for him, so we'll do that. But I think once we start pushing Minotaur and the Salahar Soldier, I think that's going to be the game ender. So, hopefully, let's see. Does he have anything for us? Got 11 gold and 2 cards. Master Thief being one of them. And Dwarven Scope being the second. Okay, I can respect the Dwarven Scope. Probably could have used that on on Villaroth, or at least that was the intended plan, but hopefully not coming to fruition for him, unfortunately. So we will end up winning game number 3, going 3-0 for the weak Crusaders, being a dominant faction, of course, in the draft with Judgment, Church, all of those good things. I would say we didn't really draft a bad deck either. The Defiance and Wraith definitely helped us out in game 1. I wouldn't say the courthouse helped us out in game 3 for sure. Game 2 was sort of just a weird mess of things, cards being played. I really don't think there was a standout card that kind of won us the game in that matchup. Potentially the Ranger, in combination with the Heavenly Shield and the fact that he kind of made a big ass Paladin, which wasn't able to do much because I didn't attack it. rather than him attacking me. So, again, overall, pretty successful draft. I'm going to back out, grab ourselves some rewards. A little card pack there, and a manfish. Not too bad, and again, like I said, a pretty successful draft, I would say, as well. With that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy this week's edition of a draft. Let me know what you guys think by leaving comments down below, regarding the games and the drafts. And while you're down there, be sure to leave a like, share with friends, and of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and help us grow by clicking that subscribe button at no additional cost to you. And that being said, guys, that's going to do it for me for now. So until next time, stay gaming.